the veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. It's the first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Oh, yeah. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. To throw right away, here's Milroe. Caught downfield by McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. On first down, it's Milroe. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Panthers come right back to tie it at 7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 14 on the pickup, and the Jets have a first down.
That's good for a
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He was brought down by Kendall Fuller. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Now Darnold. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Mixon.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 11 yards on the pass there. And the Jets have a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe.
And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Jets.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. On the run to the right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Darnold to throw. That's caught left side by Otten. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing, Darnold. Off the side, it's complete. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Taken in by Collins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 10.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. It is 3rd and 10. Darnold to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's big Christian Wilkins. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Folks' kick is good, and the Jets build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. Open man downfield, that's London. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Complete, and he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now Milroe on first down. Forced out wide. There he goes again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and through. Panthers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First down again at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Christian Wilkins on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run here with Mixon. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all. And
that one intercepted. Picked up by Clark Phillips. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Gibbs will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He runs with it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
On the ground is Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's a design run. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 16-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here we go. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. He's inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 89 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. We've got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Project this ain't what you want.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Milrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! T. Higgins. Touchdown, Panthers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The throw on first down is Darnold. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got it! And he will score! Great London! Touchdown, Carolina!
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Darnold to throw on first down. And that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. McCaffrey gonna return it.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 60. Got 50, left side 19. 7 blocks, Buffalo, 59 with 60 up. Nice.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Working his way out left. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Panther 11. 19, 18. 19, 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. 18, Pioneer. Warriors, stop tracking 60.
Here's Milrow to throw. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. McBride is the motion man. Throwing again, it's Milrow. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Panthers. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
Makes the score, Panthers.
And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Left side, caught by Lang. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll work forward for a couple. Lowy Gilman up to make the tackle.
40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. Here's Darnold. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
From the gun on third down, it's Darnold. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. A pickup there of 13. And the Jets have a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He's brought down at the 39-yard
Ball
line.
on the 39. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
This looks like a design run. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. He's going to look downfield once again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, New York. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Darnold to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's a punt by Gibbs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. McBride is the motion man. On 2nd down, Milrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Shotgun handoff to right. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And unfortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. thrust. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Milroe throwing on second down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Head up. This is right. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll wind up getting close to 10 yards on 4th and 1.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jason Myers.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Mostert now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Rolling to the left. He'll tuck it and take off.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Cougar 19. Check, Panther. Ready.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Great London. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Jason Myers.
For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Jason Myers set to
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Darnold now to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Darnold. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. Now we'll get a two-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up. Now they'll set up to throw. Pulled in, and they're able to tack on a two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now it's Milrow. On the move left. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Rolling right. Now, deep ball for London. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Now Milroe on first down. Left side in the hands of London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Milroe. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Milroe on third down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
Milroe going to throw it again. Now, deep ball for London. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And you wouldn't know that he was a defensive player based on that catch and run. I mean, that was a fantastic play by him to save some points while also giving your team great starting field position on their next drive.
Darnold to throw on first down. On to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
On third and long, here's Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, They're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Darnold again. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Finding space inside the 40. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 28-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now Milrow. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this